So, how can you remember the name? We have all been in a conversation and then you are talking with someone and then you don't remember the name. You just want, you want, for example, to take the number or write the name down, but you don't remember. It's really uncomfortable. So, how can you remember the name? First, you must listen to the name. For example, when someone introduces himself and says, "Hey, my name is Mark," listen to that. Don't think about the next thing that you want to say or about something else. Listen and be present to the conversation. Then you will see that you will remember the names. What you can also do is repeat the name 10 times in your head. Let's say that, for example, say, "Hey, my name is Alan." And then you say, "Hey, my name is Mark." I will just repeat, Mark, 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 Mark. Then you will say something, I will repeat, Mark, 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 Mark. It will be on the back of my head. Because what you want to do is that you want to remember that by increasing the times that you say the name in your head. So this is a great way is to repeat the name in your head. What you can also do is use the name in the conversation. If you say, "Hey, my name is Alan," and then say, "Hey, my name is Mark," and then I ask you a question, and then like you answer and say, "Hey, Mark, can I just say something to you?" Or, "Hey, Mark, can I just ask you a question?" Say, "Hey, Mark, what do you think of that?" By using that, first, you will remember the name because you will increase the times that you use the name, but also you will have an amazing impact because remember last time that someone called you by your name is your family, friends, the strangers, they will never use your name. But if you use the name, people will be like, "Oh my God, is this person a friend?" And this impact here that you will get is that you will be able to connect faster with the person and the person will like you more because you are calling them by their name. So this is a really great way to remember is to think about first, a really great way to remember is to really use the name in the conversation. Another great technique if you want to remember the name is to associate the person with someone you know. If, for example, I say, "Hey, my name is Alan," and then you say, "Hey, my name is Mark," then I say, "Okay, Mark, okay, I have a friend that is called Mark," and I just associate this person with my friend, and then I can forget it. And then at the end, I will say, "Hey, what was his name?" And I won't think about his name, but I will think about my friend, and I know how my friend is called, and then I know the name. This is something that works really, really well. Okay, now I would like just to share with you like a small bonus tip, and this is something that I use if I really forget the name and you want, for example, to take the number. So I'm just asking for the number, say, "Hey, can you give me your number?" And then I have the number here, and I say, "Hey, actually, what is your name?" And then the person will say, "Hey, it's Mark." Say, yeah, no, I know, but what is your last name? And this works really well because people think that you forgot, but actually you say no, and then you say that you ask for the last name. And then here you go, you have Mark and the last name. So this is a really great way. I hope that you enjoyed this section here on names. It's important and it's something that will really set you apart if you use names in conversations. You will see that you will have an amazing impact.